Hi everybody, Peter James from Career Life Transitions, and welcome to our weekly blog. We've moved our blog to Thursday at 7 o'clock just so we can reach a larger audience and provide you with all the information you need about looking after your career and moving through the stages of your life. Now today we are talking about how to get involved, how to run a fantastic interview, how to be interviewed so you have the most impact for getting that next job you're going for. Now, I think the very first thing you need to recognize is that being interviewed is a risk mitigation process for the company you're interviewing to. They will hire the lowest risk person. So when you're going an interview, you must be the one to mitigate the risk for them. They won't mitigate it for you. So really, the first point is remember that you are there to mitigate the risk, and they are looking for three key things. Can you do the job? Can you do the job here? And do we like you? That's the number one thing. You need to understand that you have to mitigate the risk for them. Secondly, you must prepare for three key questions. You may or may not be asked these questions, but you must be prepared to answer them. They won't make a lot of difference if they answered well. They may do nothing if they're answered well. If they are answered poorly, they will impact on your interview. The first one is, why are you looking for a job? Why did you leave your last job? Or how do you find yourself in the circumstance you're in? You must have a practiced answer for that. Second question is, tell me about yourself. Now be careful about this question. This needs to be in the context and understand the intent the question is being asked. Okay, it's not about where you were born and all the rest of it. It really is to start them to get a bit of a feeling of how you are and how you'll fit into the culture of the organization. It starts to answer that question number 3, do we like you? And the third one is, why do you want to work for this company? Have a think about it. You don't want to be caught on those 3 questions. Number 3, prepare answers to your skills. Everything you put on your resume or on your LinkedIn, you can be questioned on. You don't know what their priorities may or may not be. So you need to be very, very careful with that. So you need to have a look at what you're telling people. And if someone says, give us an example when, you need to have a structured response to that, including results. Don't just talk about the activities, talk about I did this and I got that result, and it relates to the question that you're being asked. Listen carefully to the question, think of answers, and don't think about the same answer to multiple questions. Have a range of experiences and outcomes to be based around understanding what that role is all about. Do your background check on the organization. Okay? Don't go in there and say, tell me about what you do and what have you. Okay, in this day and age, with all the information available on the internet, on LinkedIn, all the rest of it, there's no excuse for you not to have gone and done some research on the company. And the other key part about it is even do a little bit of research on LinkedIn about the person who may be interviewing you and some of the senior people in the organization. Get as much information so you can go in and you're adding value to that conversation, and they understand that you're enthusiastic about working for the company. I don't just want to hire somebody to give them a job. I want to employ someone who's going to improve our organization and is excited to be here. And if you don't know anything about that organization, that's not the impression you're giving them. Take care, number 5, take care of your presentation skills. Okay, take care of the way you dress, your punctuality, the way you sit, whether you're fidgeting, how you hold yourself, how you present yourself. All those type of things are very, very important. Take a little bit of time to take some pride in the way you present yourself, because these are the things that people notice almost immediately. Number 6, please prepare your own set of questions. Now, you are asking the same questions. You should be interviewing them as well. If you go into a job and you may love the work, but if the culture isn't what you like, if it isn't the values that you stand for, then that job may not be a good fit for you. So they're asking you the 3 key questions, which is, can you do the job? Can you do the job here? And do we like you? You're asking them 4 questions. Can I do the job here? Can I do the job? Do I like them? And what is the remuneration for this role? Number 7 is pre-prepare answers to difficult questions. And difficult questions are around the salary question, or what are your weaknesses questions. Those types of things are questions that if you're caught out, if you haven't pre-thought the answer, you're probably going to stumble through those in an interview. And once again, that does not look good. So I think what you should be getting from what I'm talking about here is a little bit of a background. Is it's all about preparation. You wouldn't go for an exam or a test without doing some study. You should not be going for an interview without doing some study and preparing yourself. Proper preparation and planning prevents poor performance. The interview is a culmination of your understanding and the way you're presenting yourself to that company. There are no second places. You go in there, if you are the number one candidate, if you have mitigated the risk more than any of the people that are also going for that role, you will get that job. So take care. Remember our 7 points, and we look forward to catching up with you very, very soon. Now remember, we are running workshops. Please check out our Facebook page. Please check out our website. We are running workshops and webinars, and there is a lot of great information on there for us. So till next time, this is Peter James bidding you good evening. Thank you very much.